If you're like most entrepreneurs, then coming up with ideas is not your problem. Figuring out which ideas you need to pursue is much more of an issue. That can mean ideas for different projects or services that you want to launch, or as simple as the different content that you want to create for your business and to help promote and grow your efforts. So today I'm going to be talking about kind of winnowing down and filtering the ideas that you have for your content using the idea of a master plan. To grow your business, you have to have a master plan. And I'm not talking anything really complicated like a business plan or 4 different quarterly review plans or tons of metrics, 6-month content calendar, none of that. For our purposes, to make sure that you are generating content ideas that are going to help you grow your overall business and fit in with your overall strategy, you only really have to ask 2 questions when you're looking at whether you should go with a content idea or not. Those 2 questions are, what is my main goal for the content creation part of my business? And what are the ways I'm going to know that I'm achieving that goal? So you want to filter all of your ideas as you're coming up with them through these questions. The main goal should be what the majority of your content fits into and serves. If you've got a big business or a lot of ideas or a lot of different projects and directions you want to go, you can have more than one, that's no problem, but you should know what your main goals are and be able to identify really quickly if a particular content idea is going to help get you closer to one of them. And how to measure whether or not you're achieving, is the different ways of presenting and tracking the idea. If you know how to tell if an idea is working or if a strategy is working, then you'll know the different methods and what are the best methods for you to use to share, repurpose, and repeat those content ideas. Let's look at a couple of examples. Let's say that my main goal was to become a thought leader in my space, and I knew that the way to measure it was going to be quoted and talked about by experts, beginners, and other professionals in my field. So then any idea that is a little bit controversial and innovative, really creative, would be working towards that main goal of setting me apart as an innovative thought leader. And I'd be able to measure how the different content types are working for me by whether or not they're being shared, quoted, or referenced by other people. For another example, if your main goal is generating leads for your business, you'll be able to measure whether or not those leads are being generated by the number of sales calls that you're booking. So, knowing that I want to generate leads and that the way I'm going to be measuring that is through sales calls, I can make sure that my content ideas are answering questions that my audience will have, and the calls to action are going to sort of pre-qualify them to be a good fit for one of those calls. Then I can try them on different platforms and see which end up being the most effective for me. Using this framework takes the guesswork out of idea generation, and it means all of your content is going to fit pretty seamlessly into your overall strategy. And then you can do more of what works and less of what doesn't. If you like this video, I hope you'll subscribe and share, and I will be back soon with more.